Welcome to the Middle Class Cast. Here with my friends Jesse and Kyler.
Hello.
You can see them pictured on my left and my right if you're watching on YouTube. But I guess the first thing we can talk about is this couch because it literally just got delivered
Yeah.
like 10, 15 minutes ago.
I can't wait to get some stains on that bad
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, IKEA delivered it. It was really easy to get in here actually.
That was a very nice African American delivered that. I don't get what's so funny.
No, yeah, he was really cool.
Very nice guy.
He
There
gave
you go.
he complimented me on the game room in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
said it was sick. But yeah, very easy assembly. Literally just putting the legs and the cushions on.
Did you give him a tip?
No, but I'm gonna leave a good feedback. You know, because they text you and they say they leave feedback after a delivery.
You're like,
Five-star ride.
Oh yeah.
you're like 1 out of 5. Did not give me a kiss goodbye.
I think he was jealous of our Wendy's. He said he was gonna go get some.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh. Yeah. What do you guys have at Wendy's?
I had nuggets and fries, and then I wanted strawberry lemonade, but I got regular.
You got vanilla
Yeah.
basic lemonade, and then Kyler, you got like a baconator.
Yeah, the classic.
Was it delicious as it always
Of
is?
course.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Fresh bacon.
Nice. So, first impressions on the couch so far. What do you think? This for anyone interested. This is the IKEA Morabo. That's Morabo, and it's the sofa version. They make a sofa one like this. They have a love seat, which is a little smaller, and then an armchair.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all generally the same, like kind of rectangular design.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't get a chair with cup holders in it.
Dude,
I actually really like it because most couches are not long enough for my long ass legs, but it's actually pretty comfy.
yeah, these cushions are like I'm pretty sure double the length from the old couch. I had a really shitty Wayfair couch. That I just gave to Mike and Jacob so they get to enjoy that. No, it was okay. I mean, it was a cheap couch, so I didn't really expect anything from it.
How
But
much was this one?
this was 800.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a lot more than I expected.
yeah. I was expecting like because I started looking for couches like a while ago, and I was looking in like the 500-600 range. But I figure if I'm gonna get something like nice, I might as well just spend a little bit more. Just to have something like this is gonna last like forever.
Yeah,
So
a while.
IKEA stuff is pretty reliable. So
Yeah, I need to get a new gaming chair, it doesn't even have to be a gaming chair, just a nice office chair. The one I got, I fucking overpaid for it. And
yeah, which one did you get? I forget. I
don't
remember you
even
showed me it.
remember.
That's why I switched to an office chair. It's a lot more comfortable.
You
than
got
the
that
old gaming chair
Serta.
I had, yeah.
That is much nicer. And gaming chairs can like destroy your back.
They're supposed to help it, but they feel like rock hard after a while.
Yeah, and the materials like on a lot of them are very cheap. I don't like because like if you're gonna get a nice one, you're gonna have to buy like a DX Racer,
Mhm.
and those are like
Expensive.
Yeah.
As fuck.
$350, and they
Yeah, I don't really like leather seats or anything.
yeah, because they can chip, and they can get pretty nasty. This chair I have here, this is actually like a rip off of a Herman Miller chair.
I think it's comfortable.
I like it a lot. That cushion's freaking elite. The Herman Miller version costs about 6 times as much. So yeah, I'll take the.
Does it feel the same?
W.
It's around the same. I think the only difference is probably the materials are probably higher end, like
Oh yeah, probably.
on the backing, because it's like this like netting. It's weird, but it feels like you're in a hammock kind of.
Mhm.
Oh, like a weird hammock. But yeah,
Rubber hammock.
yeah. I forget the brand. But I was like looking into them, and apparently like a lot of companies use them in like their offices. So I used to have a GT racing gaming chair, which was like an Amazon chair they got for like $120, and it definitely felt like it. At first, it was very comfortable, but then like the cushion got flat very quickly. It was very weak. But that one's been awesome so far.
Did you guys ever see that video by Nick Robinson where he just talks about how who was the guy before Bowser at Nintendo? Reggie.
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Yeah, apparently in when he did like a Nintendo Direct, they saw in the background he had like an older one. So a bunch of people campaigned to get him a way better Herman Miller.
There you go.
And I'm sitting here like, dude, this guy's like a fucking millionaire. I'm sure he could get it himself. He just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Probably.
Herman Miller is. I've never sat in one myself, but I've definitely seen them around.
But
they're so like I'm sure they're definitely worth it, but I just don't want to spend like $2,000, $3,000 on an office chair.
But
no.
anyways, they did raise enough money, and they actually bought it
That's
and
sick.
bought it for him, and he really liked it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Nintendo, we just played Switch Sports yesterday. Just came out. We didn't play everything. We played Kyler and I played badminton.
Yeah.
And then me, Jesse, Kyler, and Mike all played a round of bowling. And then we all played a round of tennis. And then Kyler and I did chambros.
Yeah, Joey kicked my butt on that one, I will admit. I think it's just because I had like 2 swords, so it's hard to... I'm not the best multitasker.
Yeah, actually, we should talk about first impressions. I think it's a pretty solid like party
$40,
game.
yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Say if you
it doesn't hit quite like Wii Sports used to hit, but that's expected.
Yeah, that's the thing. The customization I was pretty disappointed with. I know it like just came out. I'm sure they're gonna add more costumes, but
there's like, literally no hairstyles.
Yeah, there's like 6 hairstyles and like 6 outfits, and they all look the same, just like palette swaps.
If you just want to like randomize a me if you're a guest, the randomizers literally picks the same ones over and over.
Yeah, because it has very little to randomize with when you only have like 10 different combinations. It's very small. You're not gonna really get anything.
You know what's really sad is we're like, oh, it'll come out in the next update. But back in the day, they had all the stuff came out like at once instead of having to wait for custom.
What, August
like
for golf?
Yeah, literally, like golf was supposed to be like in the game this summer. It should have been a launch thing. That's the thing with a lot of games now, is like you'll buy a game and it's probably like 85% finished. Like, oh, we'll finish it. It's like, why not just like wait? Like, can they not wait like 2 months?
Honestly, I think it's just because of like big corporations have their like annual quarterly thing, and then you gotta appraise stockholders.
They gotta boost numbers up.
Yeah, I meant like I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's still kind of shitty.
Because it's like, I don't think Switch Sports needed like help. I mean, if enough people owned Wii Sports to be like, okay, so this is this version's Wii Sports game. It's
just
like
that alone was enough to like get some hype around it.
Yeah, it's like a no-brainer. I mean, people have been talking about that since the Switch came out. It's like, is there going to be like a sports game in the same like franchise? They like you can still have a me as a character, but it's literally just like the body is still like the new character type. I forget the name of it, but it looked a little weird. I thought it was literally just gonna be a me, which I get like why Nintendo might want to stray away from the Mii's a bit. I mean, they are old, but I mean Mario's 40 years old and they still make games with him, so I don't know.
I still preferred like your me over the in-game characters.
Oh yeah,
just the nostalgia.
Yeah, but I guess going into the games, we can talk about bowling because that's the first thing we all played. It feels pretty much like the Wii. It's the only difference is I liked rolling the ball way better with the Wiimote than the Joy-Con. I think that's just a testament to how the Joy-Cons are very small, and it's just like rolling like one of those like a left-handed Joy-Con when you're right-handed. It just feels weird. It feels like you don't know how to like hold it. It's like ergonomically just like not okay.
And what I don't like, so in the Wii Sports, you let go of B to let go of the ball. This you just hold the button the entire time. I don't understand why you don't just let go like you used to.
Also, we tried doing the throwing it behind the back. Nothing funny happens.
Yeah, it was lame.
Yeah, but I mean, the game overall graphics wise, it looks pretty solid. It looks like what I expected, just like HDified. I like the location, like the whole idea of this resort is like a mall with a bowling alley and all these sporting events. I think that's a cool concept. Watch Nintendo do it in like 8 years in real life. Like, hey, we're gonna make like a sports complex, or someone will do it. I'm sure there's
Disney.
definitely I mean, they already have Super Nintendo World coming out in Universal Hollywood. I think in 2025. It's already out in Japan right now at Universal Tokyo. So, yeah.
Which reminds me, now you mentioned Japan and games. I saw, what was it, an article for Earth Defense Force 6? Because I know you and Mike were playing 5.
Yeah, we were.
Comes out in Japan in like August.
And
I'm like, I have no idea how long it's going to take to get here.
Probably 6 months or something like that. Whatever it is to translate it. But, yeah, no, bowling... It's fine. I mean, I didn't. I didn't expect anything special.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
The curve was. It's very hard to determine.
It is weird. The AI is funny though because they all
Yeah,
suck next
they
to you. They
really
kept like
suck.
getting gutters. That was funny.
I thought we were bad, but goddamn.
And then next actually no, the very first thing we actually played, Kyler and I, we played badminton. And I wanted to know your thoughts on that first, Kyler. What do you think of badminton?
I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, it's very simple, easy to play.
Yeah, it's basically a slower paced tennis, which is fine because like the physics feel good. I like doing the overhead swings and everything. It feels pretty accurate. The Joy-Con was nice. Not much to say on it. I mean, badminton as a sport, it's pretty fun.
I like badminton,
and I think it translated well here. I think it was a good addition. I just kind of wish that it should have been done sooner. Like I feel like that should have been like in Sports Resort.
Yeah,
like
there was
something similar.
On the Wii. I'm trying to remember.
Deca Sports.
Yeah, I
yeah.
had that because that had badminton, volleyball, basketball, soccer. It had motocross as well.
Yeah, it was 10 sports. Yeah,
snowboarding. It was a lot of just random sports.
I was kind of disappointed I didn't see boxing on there.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been perfect.
I know a lot of people like, what is it, Chakra or Chambra?
Oh, it was just called sword fighting, but they changed it to Chambra. Oh yeah,
Chambra,
yeah, we'll get to that one. But we didn't play volleyball yet. I'm excited to try that one. Apparently, that's pretty solid.
I watched some gameplay. It looks interesting. You literally have to like hit it, set it, and spike it. It's all like different movement.
Yeah, I'll have to try that out. And then what was the other one we didn't play? I'm trying to remember.
Soccer.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys saw that, but it literally looks like Rocket League. It's one giant soccer ball.
Oh, so it's gonna be like floating in the air half the time.
You can literally like do a kick on the ground and then a flip up in the air and kick it.
That actually sounds kind of decent. We'll have to try that in a little bit.
There's also like the golden ball, which makes goals worth 2 points. But the gameplay I was watching, he was just doing a 1-on-1, and it was like whoever kicked the ball first like got a goal. It was kind of unbalanced.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure the goal is actually like huge, isn't it? Then
it's giant, yeah.
Yeah, good luck trying to defend. Yeah.
There's a sprint, so you can like defend, but
it's not much help.
No.
I noticed there wasn't I noticed in the Wii Sports that there was like a skill thing. Did they just get rid of the skill?
Oh, the skill rating.
I kind of missed.
Yeah, they dropped. Well, it might be online.
That's true, but then you have to play online, and
yeah, you have to have Switch Online to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if skill rating is online. I would assume it is, but yeah, local play. The only thing it kept track of was your personal's best, like for bowling and stuff. But I'm sure again it'll be something that'll be added to like local play or something.
Apologize right now for the coughing because I've had a cold all week.
It's okay. What else? We played tennis. All four of us, me, Jesse, Kyler, Mike. It's literally no different.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like, in Wii Sports, it was easy to hit like left or right with timing, but this game you kind of just hit it.
Oh yeah,
it's really hard to determine the timing.
Because sometimes like you notice like when we play, because we did doubles, like I would like try to do backhand and then my character literally like did like a dash, like to evade the ball, and I was just very confused. But other than that, like it controls essentially the same.
Exactly the same.
Or when you hit it, like if you do a soft hit, it doesn't
register that same like softness you put in. Yeah, it is kind of wonky. It's cool though. You can actually do like lob shots though. You can actually. It's not an accident. You can actually like do a select input and like overhead swing and it'll do it. But yeah, no, tennis was cool, pretty standard. And then Kyler and I played Chambras to finish out last night. That one I think might be my favorite because you have 3 different swords to pick from. So you have your basic, which is just regular hitting. Then you have a charge one, which after you block enough times, you get a charge hit, which sends the person back further. And then Kyler was using the twin swords, like he was fucking Ahsoka.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, it was all right. I'm not a very good multitasker, so I think I would have done better with one sword.
With one sword, yeah. No, yeah, the hitting feels nice. Blocking and everything is responsive. It's pretty close to the sword fighting from Sports Resort. I'd say they're pretty even, but I'd say from just like first impressions, The menu's nice. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy to navigate.
Mhm.
One thing that was weird though, like it registered both the Joy-Cons as separate players, but like they were both connected together on the menu, so you had to use the right Joy-Con. It was weird. I don't know why. It might have been a glitch or something, but other than that, first impressions were pretty good. I'd say get it. I'd say you could probably get it now. I'd say it's worth 40 because there's gonna be stuff coming out.
I mean, if you have a bunch of other games to play, I'd wait.
Also,
I
yeah,
mean,
get some
yeah,
friends
but
to play with you
yeah.
too.
I think 40 is a great price tag for what you're getting
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
and you can also get it for 50. It'll come with the leg strap for soccer, which I already own the leg strap from Ring Fit Adventure, so I just bought the game digitally. Plus, they didn't have it at Walmart. I was kind of disappointed.
Even if you don't have the leg strap. So the leg strap only is only used for soccer,
Yeah,
and all it does is unlock a different game mode. You can play the regular soccer without it.
yeah. So
I think it just unlocks shootout, I believe is what it's called.
yeah, because I think you're just going against like AI or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know what the biggest rip-off Switch game is? 1-2 Switch.
Yes, I agree. That was $50 or something at launch.
I think it still is, isn't it?
Yeah, because Nintendo forgot about it. They literally put it out. If it was like free, it would have been like a perfect tech demo.
Yeah, like Wii Sports.
Or like Astro's Playroom for PS5. Like all those are really good free games. Yeah, this you had to buy separately. I didn't buy it. And I don't plan to. I'll buy it when it's like $10, but still, that's like probably like an hour worth of playtime you'll get with that game, and then never touch it again.
For $50, hell no.
Yeah, yeah, it was not worth it. I agree with that. That is probably like the worst like price Switch game ever so far, and that was a launch title. And the fact that they haven't messed up since then is actually pretty impressive. But no, yeah, I'd say get Switch Sports. Definitely worth it. Nintendo's been putting out a lot of good Switch games this summer. They got Splatoon coming out in September. Kirby just came out last month. Yeah, Kirby, April 25th or something. Or no, March 25th. This month is April.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kirby's been pretty cool. Oh yeah, then the Mario soccer game, Mario Strikers Battle League, is coming out later this year. That's like a game a ton of people were hyped for because it was the last one was on the Wii. The last like Mario Strikers game. They did do like Mario Sports Superstars or whatever on 3DS, and that had soccer, but that's not even the same. But so I had a story saved for this.
Tell it.
It's a brief Chick-fil-A story.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I like Chick-fil-A too. But this was I think like 2-3 years ago. It was me and Ian were at Chick-fil-A.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and so we were just getting out of the parking lot to get in the restaurant or whatever, and there was some woman like backing up at like the front by the sidewalk and to enter the restaurant because she had like her, I don't know, she had her fucking old, like her dad with her or something from what I saw. She was like backing up and she was waiting for people to pass and everyone was like getting in front of her or whatever. You know, pedestrians always have right of way, yada yada. As soon as we get in her like line of sight, she fucking accelerated backwards. Like full on. And then like out of instinct we just like jumped out of the way. And she's like, "You guys are fucking idiots. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, yeah. We didn't even like say anything. We just like ran in the restaurant. We were so confused. And then we get our food, and like we sit down, and I can see through like the blinds in the window that like she's just like sitting there in the parking lot, like just waiting. She didn't even like go in the restaurant. And they sat there the whole time.
Maybe she had a crush on you.
Why would she try to kill me?
That or something going on upstairs.
Probably. It was weird. Like it was just like she wasn't like staring at us. She was just like sitting there. She didn't even like. I thought she was like maybe picking someone up, but like no one came, and then she just left. I didn't even come in to get food. I thought it was gonna be like a confrontation. It was gonna be sick, and I was gonna knock out an old woman.
Dude,
Joey beats women.
That'd be a
I'll
good.
take that out of context.
That'd be a good YouTube video.
Like pranks in the hood, 1080p, 60 FPS, beat up Karen.
4K.
No, 240p.
Yeah, that's always the really pixelated memes that are the best.
Nintendo DSi.
12 frames per second.
Yeah, but it was just weird. Because I thought like she was gonna go and say something to us, but like she just sat there and left. Like we finished our food and then she just went.
Maybe she was like thinking about doing something, or maybe She's waiting for you to leave so she can go in because she didn't. She felt embarrassed. Maybe she's like,
Because I was gonna like laugh at her and point at her and be like,
Clown on her ass.
start like twerking.
Dap her up.
Dapper.
should have blew her some kisses. Love
Yeah.
you, old lady.
Oh, no.
Speaking about almost getting hit, this is like back to my garbage man days. So I always did routes in Franklin, but they're always in neighborhoods, and usually you can watch cars because they'll go around you. But since you drive right side on a garbage truck, I'd usually hop out,
Yeah.
go across the street, grab the can at the front of the truck, because then at the back of the truck I had a can on the other side of the street, so I could do two at once. And right as I came around the corner, this old lady was flying. It was like perfect timing, and she would have hit me if I didn't push off her car with my own hands.
Holy shit.
And she like hit the brakes for a second and then just kept going. I was like, holy shit! I just nearly probably would have fucking broken my legs.
You probably would have destroyed yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
People are
very
fucking
close.
crazy.
I would let her run me over so I could sue the fuck out of her.
Well, yeah, I would have sued her, but I'd rather just not be run over in the first
Yeah,
place.
make it back in one piece from your
I
job.
will-
Yeah.
I would have sued her for the hospital bills and everything she got.
Maybe the BMW's waiting for you, Kyler.
Fuck yeah.
That was probably the closest I ever got to being hit.
Oh, yeah, I almost got my head taken off by a jet ski when I was like 12.
Nice.
So my dad and I were riding around. I think, yeah, it was just me and him, and we were just like jumping on wakes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I wasn't paying attention. I just like kind of like went straight on, and I jump over a wake, and I like land, and I like land like right in front of where my dad's about to jump. So he's like right in front of a wake, and he's like going up,
Mm-hmm.
and like that was like all slow motion. So it was just like, I see him going up over my head. I literally ducked in and fell in the water to dodge him. I probably would have been fine, but he had to get hella fucking air if he was gonna clear my skull.
Yeah.
And then like he landed, and I was crying, and I was like, I'm sorry.
And you're only 12.
Yeah, I was like, I almost died. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I didn't know you're coming from my left. But it scared the shit out of me. Another time I submarined an accident, and both my eyelids like went back. That's when you fucking take your ski and you sink it in the water.
Yeah.
You can do that on purpose, but I did it on accident because I was like really light.
Stupid fucking
So all the
idiot.
fucking weight from the nose of the ski just went in the water after I jumped once, and I was like,
Jesus.
ugh.
We do a lot of water sports up north. And the reason I stick to tubing instead of skiing,
Oh, tubing's fun.
I love tubing, but my parents did a lot of skiing, like when they were able to.
Yeah.
And they wanted me to try, and I'm like, fine, I'll try it. And literally, we took off the dock, and since I was smaller, they didn't have skis that fit me,
Yeah.
so they're kind of loose. Right as we took off, the ski flew off of my foot and hit me right in the crotch,
Oh.
and I have not skied since then. I prefer tubing.
I've
That's
never
why.
gone water skiing. I've always gone tubing. I tried it was like wakeboarding before one time.
Yeah, knee boarding.
Or yeah, knee boarding.
Yeah.
That was okay, but I like tubing a lot more. We had like we always like rent like the big red one or whatever it's
We
called.
own one of the giant ones.
Yeah, we used to have an airhead one. And I think it got a hole in it, or my dad sold it. But that was really fun to take up north because we'd go up to like Tomahawk,
Mm-hmm.
and we go on Somo Lake, and then we meet with like family friends, and like my dad would literally just try and knock us off of it the whole
Yeah.
time. It's
That's
fun.
all my mom does is she likes going real fast, getting all those rollers.
And getting air too,
if
right?
You get if you get a bunch of rollers in an area, it's like waves that are like 4 feet higher than all the other ones. She pulls us right through that. Guy, you get so much air sometimes you feel like you're up there forever.
Yeah, one time we almost like pancake flipped
God damn it.
midair.
Yeah.
My life flashed before my eyes. I stayed on. I was pretty good at staying on, but sometimes my dad would he would whip us around, and it would knock me off sometimes.
My uncle, back then they had one of those, the ones you lay on and hold on up front here.
Yeah, that's what we had.
And my grandpa actually flipped it, so they thought he was falling off
Mm-hmm.
because he was underwater for probably like 10 seconds by that point. Then the tube flipped and he was still hanging on.
Yeah, I was on one of those where you lay on your belly, and then I was on like the big Mabel where you sit
You
like on your
sit, yeah,
knees and hold it from the front. It's like a barricade kind
That's
of
what
looking.
we have now. It can fit 2 people. The only problem is when you're hitting all those waves, you have a tendency to hit each other's heads, which
Yeah.
really hurts.
Kyler, have you gone tubing before?
No.
No. Did you ever talk to that Lego guy? Because I know you have like Lego people come to Walmart, right?
We do. I don't really see
Only
him
ever
too.
seen him once, and I've been working there over
I
a
don't
year.
see him that often.
Do they wear like a cool polo shirt that has the
It's
Lego
lit-
logo?
That's one time I saw him. It was a red polo with just the Lego logo like right up on his left nipple.
Dude, you could like be like Hitman and like take him out and like disguise as like a Lego
Disguise,
person
yeah.
and like
Qua-
go back on the truck.
Question for Jesse: was his nipple hard or not hard?
I'd have to say it'd be perky in that kind of shirt.
You know, us Lego folk.
I take shits.
You take shits.
You're a taker, not a maker.
Yeah.
Well, no, you would have to make a shit to take a shit.
Yeah, I notice like sometimes my poop like times a month it's different, you know. Like lately,
Usually
just,
it's different because of what you eat.
Yeah, like that blue cake I got. My poop was blue for like a week because I kept eating it.
like I've noticed like my poop like it's like just in a pile, like it just comes out separately and it like takes forever.
What?
Thanks.
So you either got turds or a pile of Hershey squirts.
I wouldn't say it's a Hershey squirt, maybe, I don't know.
It's just very soft.
You have to send that to the refs. We'll have to do
Yeah,
do an
I'll,
analysis.
I'll
on,
make sure to send it to Mike and only Mike.
Yeah,
Nice.
because Mike, you know,
He likes it.
Expert.
he's the shit expert.
Yeah, dude, he comes in his detective hat and then like a magnifying glass.
Damn.
The molecules in this poop are quite poopy.
And he like digs his nose and he's like,
Oh no.
oh, you
It's like a
must be-"
shovel.
I mean, have you seen his schnoz?
Yeah, like he's like, you must say it, McDonald's. Whopper. No, not Whopper. Big Mac.
Crunch
Sham-
Wrap Supreme, hold the cheese.
Shamrock shake.
Hey, do you like Shamrock shakes?
They're alright. They're kind of overrated.
Never had one.
They're fine. I like
They're
them.
overrated, Jesse.
I figured.
Best shake is the strawberry shake. Anywhere you go,
I remember.
dude. Adrian's strawberry
Adrian's
milkshake
strawberry
is the
very good.
best.
Yes, that's all I ever get there.
The worst strawberry shake I ever had was at Burger King. This was years ago.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
Burger King coming in clutch.
It was just awful. It was like all sugary. I'm not sure if just a bad batch.
Star Wars. Did
Yeah,
they put whipped cream on top of it?
Echo.
I think so.
Oh, that is automatically a no-no. I don't usually like whipped cream on top of stuff.
Me neither.
Or like they give you like the cherry, the maraschino cherry.
I love the cherry.
I like regular cherries. I don't know, those are just like I feel like manufactured. They're like too sweet for me. And I usually like pretty sweet stuff, but like
You're pretty sweet.
stuff that's just like too rich.
It's okay.
That's inappropriate for a podcast. Nah, Ben Shapiro here. Nah, let's say hypothetically, we take Big Dumpy. Do you take picture of Big Dumpy?
I take a picture of his sister. Sheesh.
Oh, Abigail.
Yeah.
I want your number, Abigail.
I mean, mommy.
It's for a school project. You got to do it now.
What school project?
Yeah. What project is this?
A personal.
First, I'm gonna go cross-eyed looking at this microphone. Thanks. Now I can have double the mic. How's Mike doing, you think?
He was
It's
at
in
the
my hand right now.
he was at the thrift store with his mom looking for a table, kitchen table, I believe.
Oh.
So anywhere with his mom, he's probably doing just okay.
He's probably smacking his head into the walls. Everywhere he goes, like, Mom, I want to go home.
I want to go home and play No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Connie, I got video games to play, Connie.
Yeah, this is more important.
Yeah.
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 You sleeping back there? Tyler,
Yeah.
how was your day yesterday?
Adequate.
On a scale
Oh,
of like
yeah.
1 to 5, like a 3.5.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that you can read my brain. That's kind of
You
cute.
know what's also crazy? I can read too.
Fuck, really?
Can you?
What's that
Fuck
say right
no.
there? That blue box. What's it say?
The blue box,
The blue box.
the Jenga Donkey Kong Collector's Edition.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, that's
okay.
sick. I got that like years ago in Gurney Mills.
Damn.
Jenga Donkey Kong. What a good concept. I don't know where the fuck the Mario pieces are at though. I just played regular Jenga. Like all like the Mario thing was you spun like a little spinner wheel and then like you would advance you up a certain amount and then you'd have to like remove some girders and then I don't know.
Remove some girth.
Yeah, take some girth from Donkey Kong.
Speaking of girth, Jesse, what's your girth?
I don't know off the top of my
I
head.
knew this question was gonna come up on the pod.
You guys use any dating apps?
I tried Tinder for like a year.
Tinder sucks.
And it
honestly.
didn't do it. I talked to people. I more or less like Instagram actually works better for me. I don't know why.
I've never even
I never
tried
used
Instagram.
I've never used Bumble. Well, actually no, I downloaded it and then I like didn't feel like setting it up, so I just didn't do anything.
How many you got, Kyler? I know you've been around the block a few times.
They all suck.
Yeah.
The expert opinion.
So I tried Hinge, which
Is that
Awful.
new or
I don't know if it's new.
I don't think it's new. It's
It's unique, and I think like it's a lot better than most of the other ones, but the matches are few and far in between. That's what
Yeah.
I've seen so far.
I feel like I've had better luck in real life, like just in public, than just like
Yeah.
trying, like explicitly trying to find people to
Exactly.
date.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like I feel I'm better talking just like there than on the internet, except when it's like shit posting. I'm
well,
pretty good with that.
most people I match with are like,
Yeah, like
boring.
you ask like just like questions about like their interests, and it's like
I don't know,
One-word
I'm being a little
answers.
controversial right now.
Uh-oh.
When I did have Tinder, I got like 20 something, like it would say like likes, you know?
yeah.
I was like, damn, that's quite a lot. And then they were all fat. And not to be mean, but I am not into bigger women.
No, that I mean, yeah, it's
just
just
my personal preference.
that's the thing. It's like I used to get like a good amount of matches too, and then like I didn't use it, and I think like my fucking elo went down,
You dropped
and I like
dropped
never
elo.
would get matches or anything. It's weird. Then I did like uninstall
fell
it. I
off.
gave up. I didn't really care.
You fell off in
That's-
the Tinder elo.
That's fine. I'm sure I'll find someone someday.
I think I will too.
It'll
I just-
happen.
I already used to the right of you. Your match.
Oh
Did you ever say wee wee when you were a kid?
I don't think so.
Yo, my wee wee hanging out.
Also, when I was little, I'd I'd piss on the side of the road, but with my penis facing the road.
I used to throw up on the side of the road when I played my DS because I get motion sickness as a kid.
When I was young, this is when we lived in Pleasant Prairie because we moved out here a few years after. You know how when you're younger you ask your parents to wipe your ass after you take a shit
Yeah,
because you know you
I still do.
you aren't coordinated enough. But
Mm-hmm.
my mom was on the phone. I'd like take a shit, and I knew she was on the phone with my aunt, and they like to talk. And so I was just sitting in the front yard, and I just dropped my trousers and shit right in the front yard. And I guess my mom was watching me through the window, and she like told my aunt, she's like, "I gotta go. He's shitting on the front lawn."
Dude, I remember.
By the time she was out there, I was already done. So
Dude, I remember my mom and I were outside as a little kid. I think we got locked out of the house on accident, and fucking we went in the backyard, and like we was waiting for Dad to like come open the door or whatever because he was working. He got off work like an hour after my mom did or something, and I was like, I think it was like 3 or 4 when this happened, and I just like went into the back and I started pissing on the fucking retaining wall in our backyard
What
I
the
mean,
hell?
because I had to pee so bad.
I mean, that ain't terrible.
No,
Yeah.
I peed in the front of the yard once in middle school.
Was your penis facing towards the road?
No,
though?
there was a bush. Okay, so
Pussy.
no. So, anyways, I was like 14 when this happened. Which,
So
no, but anyways, like I was like coming home from school because I was like I would take the bus, and I like walked up to the steps and I had to pee really bad. I couldn't get in and hold it. So like there was a bush in front like where my steps are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like used that to cover my junk, and then I peed over the side.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, hopefully no cars pass by. Fucking 3 cars passed in the span of 19 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm like, of course. I hope no one saw it. And if they did, they're going to jail.
I mean, we already saw it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you did.
Accidentally.
Yeah, that was
I wish I could have got a picture.
no. What, you want a flaccid shower penis pic?
Duh.
There's got to be like an
Add it to
OnlyFans
the
for
spank
that,
bank.
like specific, like niche.
Bro, on our way here, they were talking about weird shit on the radio, and I guess this dude makes $2,000 an extra a month by finding old socks at the gym and selling them online.
What the fuck?
I guess people just buy them nonstop. I'm like, what the
What do they
hell?
do with them?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to know.
Vintage sock, slightly
Vintage
used,
gym socks.
slightly soaky.
Extra
I
crusty.
was gonna say it's gonna be crisp by then.
When I was a wee lad,
Uh-oh.
I used to shit my pants.
I think everyone did.
So did I.
No, like this was at an age where I shouldn't have been shitting
Oh,
my...
like you were potty trained
I
and in
don't-
underwear?
No, I think I was like 3 or 4, maybe even 5.
So you're in the diaper phase?
Nah, I don't
Still?
know. Well, one time I shit my pants, and then during dinner I was eating my soup.
Oh,
What kind of soup
no.
was this? Do you remember?
I don't remember
Chicken
what
Dipping
soup.
and Stars? Campbell's soup?
And then my stepdad comes home, and my mom comes up to my stepdad. Oh, Kyler shit his pants again. My stepdad comes walking in the room, looks at me. He goes, "If you shit in your pants one more fucking time, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Oh my god.
Guess what? I never did
You
again.
never shat your pants.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just some anxiety thing or what, but it's kind of some fucked up parenting.
Literally threatened you
Yeah,
to literally beat you up.
Hey.
beat the shit
Might
out
have
of
been
me.
fucked up, but it worked. You never shit your pants
Yeah.
again.
Scare tactics.
Maybe shat, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I got out of diapers when I was like 3 or 4.
I didn't come to like consciousness
You
until
know-
I was like fucking 6 or 7 because I don't remember anything from my super
Dude.
early childhood.
Dude, freaking, it took me forever to figure out how to ride a bike. I was like 8 when I finally like
I
Figured
don't
it out.
remember
You know,
that
it's
either.
funny if I'm like an old man, I shit my pants. All of a sudden, my stepdad pops out of nowhere and starts railing on me.
his ghost is just like floating over your head. He's like, if you do this, I will fucking kill you. You did it. And then he like fucking reincarnates and just beats you up.
Your shit fumes make him reincarnate.
Yeah, like these brown
yeah.
like waves come from your
So, like,
ass.
I'll be like, I'm
shit-colored
in-
ghost is
I'll
just
be-
beating the
I'll
fuck
be like,
out
I'm
of
an
you.
old man, I can't help it. He's like, I don't care.
He fucking throws
I warned you.
Throws a dagger at your neck. He's like,
All right.
and then you bleed, like you bleed out because there's no ambulance.
And then Jesse comes and
future.
rescues me and does mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Nah, I think
Why would you do
Alright.
mouth to mouth for you bleeding out of
Yeah,
your neck?
I don't think that'll work.
Mm.
What I think you need to do is
What
put
are you,
like one of those straws
What are you, a
in the
doctor?
cut.
We got Dr.
remember.
Mac on the
Oh,
podcast
fuck,
here.
I remember.
Dr. Mac. Dr. Mac is in the shack. So this broken leg you got, let me fix it. And he takes like Elmer's glue and like puts it on.
Elmer's, I don't use that weak shit. Gorilla glue's where it's
Gorilla
at.
glue. Then you get it on your hands and your hands are stuck
Yeah.
to his leg.
And then
Fuck.
you
Break
pull-
it again to get them off.
You gotta break the other end to break yourself off. Are you trying to take a chomp out of the mic?
Maybe.
We just ate. How are you still hungry?
I'm not.
He's Kyler.
Dumbass.
Always hungry. You're not you when you're hungry. Have a Snickers.
Dude, I can't eat Snickers without the dick vein anymore.
Did they really get rid of that?
I don't know if they got rid of it, but I saw a picture of one without one, and it just looked weird.
I thought maybe that was just a meme.
It probably is.
The dick vein. The dragon vein.
Ooh. Ooh.
Kyler loves dragons. Dragging these nuts on his face.
Imagine.
Imagine what? No! Hey, Kyler.
Yeah, princess.
I like your jeans.
Thanks, they're Levi's.
No, they're
Levi's are
Kyler's. Did you like that one?
Fucking pop you in the mouth.
Like Papa Kiss?
Ooh.
Duh.
Papa Roach.
You sound like Billie Eilish. Duh. Duh.
Dude, one time I was working at Walmart, the Walmart radio. Billie eyelash was on the thing, and then they're asking her questions. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about?
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I see her now, I can only think of that video where she's like, "I like your cut, G," and slaps her
her
fucking
boob.
tit.
Dude, she's got some nice personality.
Smooth Tyler.
Yes.
You got some good ones too.
Thanks.
You ever wear a bra like Christian?
Oh no.
Dude, we should talk about the Christian
No.
document.
We
No,
shouldn't. That shit was.
dude, like what he said, the N-word hard R. I
Okay,
fucking.
that killed me.
Did you see the chat when that
Yeah.
happened? I fucking lost it. That was insane. That was probably like top 10 like internet like what the fucks.
I didn't expect it to happen, and then it just fucking blindsides you.
Yeah, I had the transcript up with it because I wasn't like listening to it at that point, and then I fucking saw
We're
like what coming up. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
he's gonna say it. That was terrible. Dude, Chris Chan is like literally like probably almost as much history documented on them as like a dictator,
Yeah.
and it's kind of
It's
insane.
It is
Speaking-
insane.
Yeah, it's like, and then I found the Nintendo Power with Quickville in it and my shell.
Yeah.
I forgot because I was like looking at my old Nintendo Powers. I have the one with it was Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. That was like the new one coming out, and I was just like flipping through it. It was like page 84 or something, and I fucking saw it in the bottom right. I was like, oh my god,
Speaking of hard R's,
no.
one time I was working at Walmart and this disabled fella was helping me push a TV to a car, and under his breath I hear fucking, and he says the hard R like under his breath though, and I'm sitting there like just like taking my eyes looking right and left and hoping the dad and his two little girls didn't hear him say that. And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't. Is this ableist if I'm saying like, do disabled people get a pass for being racist? Is that a hot take? Should they get one? I don't know.
Depends how disabled they are.
If
If they don't know what they're saying, then
I don't know.
like Tourette's and stuff like
Yeah,
that, like
that,
you
that.
literally can't control. Even with
Exactly.
medicine, it's very hard. So I don't know. Like if you have like Asperger's, like yeah, no, fuck you. You're being an asshole. Like if you have
Mhm.
mild Asperger, like really, like you shouldn't be saying that around people.
I don't think Tim should have got the pass.
No, you don't think
No.
so?
No.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
think
not.
that's not cool. Thanks for listening to the first episode of Middle
Get
Class.
fucking bent.
Okay. Thanks for listening to the first episode of Middle Class Cast.
Fuck off.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You just want to be the cool guy.
we got a badass over here.
Yeah, oh, we got a trooper over here.
I'm not a fucking trooper.
Stolen valor.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll maybe see you in the next one if people want.
Go jerk off or something.
Okay.
Huh?
It's good for your
I
prostate.
might need help. I might need help, though.
What you mean by that?
Like
How?
this.
I'm curious.
I need an assist.